whatever it's been. Never been full.
There you go. Jeff, you want to do it?
Yeah, we ready? Yep.
Now it's green.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and call the, June 10th, sorry, rushing ahead here. January 10th, 2023 Board of Public Works and Safety meeting to order. Chris, do we have any announcements or presentations?
Nope.
All right, first item on the agenda is the consent agenda. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
I will second. Motion by Jason, second by Jeff. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Moving on to item number 5. I think Jason has almost all the meetings.
Oh, wait.
I've got
Hold on a second.
one.
You were here for the minute.
No, I was not. So we need to go back. I'm sorry. We need to go back to the consent agenda. Yeah, thanks, Jason. For item 4A, I was not in attendance, so we need to table item 4A. So we'll go back to the consent agenda for items 4B and 4C. Is there a motion for that?
I'll make a motion to approve 4B, 4C.
And I will second that. So there's a motion by Jason, second by Jeff, for items 4B and 4C. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thanks. Thank you. All right, so on to item number 5.
About that.
Nope, that's all good. Request to approve an encroachment agreement for Grantham Residential Development. Jason.
Good morning, Jason Taylor, Director of Engineering. Before you is an encroachment agreement that is for Grantham for their access off of 113th Street. There's existing fence and the gateway pillars that are there that they're going to reuse as part of their development, and one of the commitments they had made to City Council. In order for that to occur, we need to allow an encroachment agreement. Be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions? All right, is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I will second. Motion by Jason, second by Jeff. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item number 6, request to approve a contract for extension of sewer mains and facilities for the Grantham Regional Lift Station. Jason.
So, Director of Engineering, Jason Taylor, this is the contract extension for Grantham and the lift station upsizing per requirements. This project is going to install, construct a regional station versus just a standard lift station. As part of the requirements that the city has to do is we have to pay for the upsizing. So this is an agreement that we worked with our city attorney to be able to come to an agreement on, and happy to answer any questions.
Questions? All right, I'll make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion by Jeff, second by Jason. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item number 7, request to approve supplemental agreement for 116th Street and Allisonville Road.
This will be a supplement for A&F in order to accommodate the change that we had a significant amount of time ago to the roundabout from the standard intersection. There's additional work that had to be done due to some of the changes in the surrounding area, as well as the land that is owned by the city, and working around some of the details of future plans for any development that may occur.
Can you remind me of the timing on this?
Yeah, this one is supposed to go out to bid in construction next year. So 2024.
The intent was a traffic light, now it's gonna be a roundabout.
Originally, it was submitted as a traffic signal
Yeah.
and with added turn lanes, which was gonna have more impacts in right-of-way than what you would think. And then as we went through just the initial design, we did a preliminary study that just determined if a roundabout would work compared to the signal, and we found that it would, and it functioned properly. And in addition, it would add some benefits from aesthetics and landscaping inside the interior of the roundabout for that area to kind of bring back some attractiveness to the aesthetics.
Cool.
All right, is there a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve.
I will second. Motion by Jason, second by Jeff. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Item number 8, request to approve agreement between owner and contractor for 146th Street and Allisonville Road Force Main.
So if you recall, we brought to the board a while back an agreement that was a reimbursable with the Hamilton County Highway Department for their 146th and Allisonville Road interchange. As part of that, they were relocating our sanitary sewer. We have since we have designed that relocation and put it out to bid. This is the result of that bid at approximately $140,000. And this is the agreement with that contractor so that we can proceed. And then the next steps would be that we would go back to the county, with that reimbursable to cover the cost.
Questions? I'll make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion by Jeff, second by Jason. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Item number 10, request to approve sanitary service agreement for the Cove of Thorpe Creek, Section 2 residential development.
These are similar to the ones that you've seen in the past, for development. This one in particular is for the Cove at Thorpe Creek, Section 1, and has 43 residential lots.
Are we,
Did I skip one?
No,
You want to
Jeff did.
I skipped one. Then I went to 9 or 10.
Jason, you want to do 9 through 11 since?
If I can, I can do all, yeah. All right, so, essentially, with item 9, 10, and 11, we have Thorpe Creek, Section 1, Section 2, and then we have the Woods of Thorpe Creek, Section 6. As, Chris alluded to, these are the same thing. That is an agreement with the development in order to cover the plan review cost and the, sewer connection capacity availability fees associated with that for our ordinance and fee structure.
All right, so,
And these are new agreements, right? Like
Right.
developments? Okay,
That's correct.
okay.
So if you remember, when we made the acquisition of
Mhm.
HSC, there were a handful of contracts that we assumed
Mm-hmm.
midstream of development. And then we've now gotten to the point where new development is contracting strictly
Oh.
with our utility. So Jason's brought a couple of these forward over the last few months, and from here on out, you'll see new development with our sewer utility
Gotcha.
to extend those facilities to serve the new development.
any other questions? All right, so starting with number 9, is there a motion to approve item number 9?
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second. Motion by Jason, second by Jeff. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Item number 10, I'll make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion by Jeff, second by Jason. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Item number 11, is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second. Motion by Jason, second by Jeff. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Carries. Item number 12, request to approve First Amendment to special contract for extension of sewer mains and facilities for Springs of Cambridge, Section 12. I think Jason's going to present this. Is he in the room anywhere? Haven't seen him today.
I think he's out sick today.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, before you is a unique, probably one-off situation for a contract that we have. And why I say that is, this is one that Chris had talked about, ones that we have kind of inherited through the acquisition. This is a lift station that was already under construction, under contract with the developer through HSEU. After we kind of took over the utility through conversations between Jonathan Valenta, myself, and Chris, we came to the conclusion that the way that the agreements were previously set up on lift stations was not the way we wanted to proceed. It was originally set up so that the lift stations would be owned, maintained, operated by the development, and we didn't feel that that was in the best interest of the city nor for the residents. So instead, this is an amendment to that existing agreement that states that we will be able to own, maintain, and operate it, but essentially they will have a maintenance requirement as part of that. So it'll be like a maintenance bond essentially that we're going to be doing. Chris, do you want to add anything else to that?
Oh, just, I think Jason said it well. Again, on the chronology, we had a bunch of contracts that we assumed. Now we have new contracts. And so this amendment is really, probably combining the two and working with the developer to bring them into the fold of how our contracts are going to be going forward with respect to this lift station. So the developer is still, constructing the conveyance system in accordance with the contractual requirements that we have. They're just dedicating the lift station over to us sooner so that we can get in there and work on it, knowing that they're going to maintain it with a bond for 3 years, should something occur.
The maintenance is provided by us, the city?
Yeah.
Okay.
It makes it a little easier for our team to be able to know, and be able to respond if there's an issue, not have to worry about the security aspects as well, of being able to access into the building.
Gotcha.
I would think this is a win for the developer as well. They don't really want to be in the businesses.
It is, very much so, them doing the maintenance bond versus potential for, liability of having this on their books.
Any other questions? Is there a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second. Motion by Jason, second by Jeff. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Tracy, can we take yours?
Item number 13 on the agenda, request to approve special purchase of a certain digital identity management system. Tracy.
Morning, Tracy Gainer, IT Director. This is a request, the first of actually several pieces of a multi-year project that we've been working on for some time. The city is pursuing, has a desire basically to improve our citizens and even the region's digital interactions with the city. If we want to maybe compare it to a business environment, perhaps, many of us have like an Active Directory environment where we register credentials, and then we have various applications, and ideally you try to get those systems to all talk to each other. So for the citizens, the benefits are we don't want to have a myriad of confusion of what credential do I use, what password is it here. If I could have a single sign-on, and if I could have sort of a single landing page to do the majority of business and interactions for the city, that's the goal. Hopefully something very mobile-friendly, very intuitive, and allow us then as a city to be able to understand what the community is using, not using, engaged with. So we started to design what internally has been called, I assume we're going to go forward with this name, but a FastPass system. The sort of the elevator pitch I always give people is this is maybe a comparison of a hotel keying system with a toll road meets Disney's Magic Pass is what we're trying to sort of come up with. So the central piece of that is this digital identity management. You want something that's very secure, best of breed, and very compatible with other existing and future applications the city's going to pursue. So this is that first piece, which will allow citizens to register. Voluntary, it's not required, but for those that want to make use of certain amenities, certain facilities, and programs that the city offers, this will be hopefully a very convenient way to do that. So initially, phase one is to provide access to Geist Waterfront Park, which is coming online in March. And so this will allow them to, in essence, use their phones as their badges. So for Fishers residents, there's no cost if you're registered and enrolled in this program. And you can, it's a hands-free, really cool, but instead of dealing with badges or PIN codes, it's going to allow you to use your digital devices. And they can just be, like if you're driving up to the car, you can have your device in the back seat or in the cup holder, and you can still engage with that reader and be admitted. So that's the first step of FastPass, is to have this central repository of citizen information, and that's what this is. This particular application we're going with is from Okta, which is kind of an industry leader that is available to us through a state contract, state QPA. So the savings to the city is about 23% or so, roughly $23,000. It's also a sliding scale, so we'll adjust this as we go. Initially, we are buying in sort of at a level of 20,000. We can get into how the licensing works, but 20,000 residents initially, and we have pricing and vision to grow it up to the entire community. But for now, we're starting at that price point, so happy to answer any questions.
You can obviously adjust our user count.
Yes.
Anytime.
Yep. And obviously, so on the access control piece, which is actually a Motorola product that a company they acquired called OpenPath, this is right here in the Flexware building, which is pretty neat. That also has its own licensing count, so keeping things sort of in alignment. We, as an example, we'll probably have more people registered than we would have necessarily needing to get through a gate. You know, a minor is a good example. Do I really want an unsupervised minor going to a water facility? You know, probably not. So we won't transfer those licenses into the access control piece. But yeah, the either side, any of these applications that we're bringing in, the long-term play, just to be clear, is we're hoping to start to tie into upcoming and existing services. So in the near future, you could sign into FastPass and be presented with an icon to enroll for a summer camp program or pay your utility bill or make a home improvement. And when you hit that, you'll be redirected to other services, but it'll pass your credential and your token along with it. So then, you know, you're into Viewpoint Cloud or you're into Munis to make utility payment or what have you. So we certainly intend to grow this over time and get more interoperability as we grow it.
Questions? All right, I'll make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion by Jeff, second by Jason. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thanks, Tracy. Chris, any other items?
Nope.
All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second. Motion by Jeff, second by Jason, meeting adjourned. Thank you.